Hi, neighbor.
Welcome back to our show. My name is Ryan Perone.
And I'm Liam Dunman, and we are so excited for this week's episode.
This week, I had the opportunity to attend a local music event called Thaw Out, and our very own Leah Johnson went around campus talking to students about Earth Day.
And I visited the new Boba truck in Boone, and we also sat down with App TV's new operations director, Eric Fisher, to discuss his plans for App TV for the upcoming year. Join us as we say, Hi, neighbor.
Hi neighbor, I'm here at Thaw Out, one of the biggest events of the year here in Boone. It is an old event brought back from the 90s, and it is just an absolutely fantastic blast. I can't wait to see what the performers are going to have for us today. Hey everyone, I'm back with Davis from Draba that we spoke with a couple episodes ago, and we're here to talk about Thaw Out. So, Davis, you gotta tell us, what's the deal with Thaw Out?
So Thaw Out is the biggest celebration of spring. I had a friend tell me who went to the original one, happened from 1993 to 98. Every year, the last hurrah, it was, survive the thaw. And so someone put it on our radar, and they said, we gotta bring it back. So we had to.
All right, for sure. Now, what was the process like to get it brought back in the first place?
Honestly, it was a lot of work. Like getting fire department, cops involved, getting the town of Boone involved, vendors, artists, musicians, navigating food vendors. It was a lot for us to learn about, but it was a great experience.
So would you say this has been the biggest obstacle that Draba has seen since its inception?
Yeah, this is definitely the biggest event we've done. It's the most exciting event we've done, and we're so excited for, this Thaw Out, the next Thaw Out, and for years to come.
All right, for sure. I can't wait for us to cover more thoughts in the future. Thank you so much for
Hell
speaking with us
yeah,
today, man.
thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Hey neighbor, I'm here at Thaw Out with,
The Coyotes.
and today they just performed first set on of the day. How did it feel?
Felt great. There was a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're happy to roll through it, and we've been through worse before, I would say. So, but it was a great time starting out early, and we've known Jabba for a long time, and we love playing events with them.
All right, so tell us a bit more about the Coyotes. Like, what's the genre of your band? What do you guys like to be?
All over the place, but he's got a good description for it, I think. So
I like to call it psychedelic post-punk. We're very influenced by the Talking Heads and television, stuff from the New York post-punk scene especially. But we're also very influenced by bands like ABBA. We like dance and disco music, and obviously like the guitar work of Hendrix, Pink Floyd, obviously the Beatles and Led Zeppelin, the whole 60s psychedelia wave, and of course the Nude Party from Boone is a big influence of ours, and where we got the name The Coyotes from one of their songs.
All right, so tell me, what was the process for getting into Thaw Out? How'd you guys feel when you got into Thaw Out, and how does the event feel in general so far for you?
I think we got added a little bit late to it maybe, but we've known Drawbot for a long time, so I'm pretty sure Davis was always going to put us on the lineup, and he just reached out to us and put us on. But it was great. We love doing these really big events, and we're looking forward to Ram Jam 2 coming up in the summer.
August, Ram Jam 2 is going to be, Ransom Pub, August 2022. So we're hoping to make it even bigger than last year. So if y'all hadn't, come out to the one last year, then definitely come out for 2022 Ram Jam. So
yeah, we really like the big events and just having as many people from Boone, especially people that might not have heard our music before. I think these events are great for stuff like that.
All right, so speaking of Ram Jam, are there any events for your band coming up besides that? Any other shows, any EP releases, anything like that?
Yeah, so we are going to be playing at Boone Saloon on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and we're going to be playing with the Stews, great band out of Auburn. Out of Auburn. And then on May 7th, we're playing at Home Place, so everyone should come out to that house show and the Boone Saloon show if you can. And then also we're putting out a single here soon. We're not exactly sure of the release date yet, but we just recorded it, so we're in the process of mixing now with this fool that's walking behind the camera. And
Shout out dropping plates.
Shout out dropping plates. And that should be coming out in the next month and a half or so. But we are on Spotify. Our album EP thing that is out is called Fives. You can look it up on Spotify or Apple Music or any streaming platform. And we will be dropping that new release soon, hot like fire.
Super
Hot,
fire.
hot.
Super hot fire.
All right, thank you guys for speaking with me today. Now, before we end this, where can people who are interested in the Coyotes go to stay up to date with your shows, the releases? What social media are you guys on?
Primarily Instagram. It's at the Coyotes_band. And then obviously, like I said, our Spotify and Apple Music as well. We should be having a Facebook presence soon, but that link will be on our Instagram too, so go follow our Instagram for sure.
All right,
If we get to 2,000 followers, we're
all right. Thank you guys so much for speaking with me today. Your set was awesome. I hope you guys have a great day with this event. Right now, I am here with,
Alora Dash.
and they just put on an amazing set here at Thaw Out. So, first of all, how are you guys feeling coming off the stage?
Feels really good. Yeah, Tom.
Real good set. Yeah, we powered through, you know. Yeah. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but the show always goes on. So we just kept on playing. It was really fun. Energy was great. Crowd was super fun. We're super grateful to have the opportunity to be here.
All right, now I gotta say, the pianist and the drummer, you guys really kind of just went off the rails there for like the entire show, especially that drum solo. What's the deal with that? Like, could you talk about it a little?
What can I say, man? I like playing the drums, you know.
I'm just trying to keep up with him.
All right, so let's get down to it. Thaw Out was a pretty big event, a big tradition that has been brought back from, I believe, the 90s. And so, what was it like? Were you invited? Did you apply for it? What was it like getting accepted into it? How did you feel?
So Davis, who runs Draba and everything, we've been friends for a while, and he invited me to come play. I try to help him with these events as much as possible. We kind of bounce ideas off each other a lot because we both put on events, so we're kind of a sounding board for each other. So he asked us to come play, and we're super grateful for that, and super stoked to see all the bands today.
All right, now I gotta know, Alora Dash, do you guys have music up anywhere? You guys have other shows coming up soon? Do you guys have a social media we can follow? What's the deal?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram at Alora.wave, and that's spelled ELORA.WAV. And on Spotify, I actually have a instrumental album out, which is weird for a vocalist, but I was just kind of playing around trying to figure out how to record at home, so that's why I made that. It's called Self-Actualization. It's on all the streaming platforms. I have a single out with a friend called Rain, and I'm actually working on an album right now, or an EP, and I'll be putting a single out pretty soon in the next couple months. We're going on tour in June, and we'll be back in Boone on June 12th. It's a Sunday, to finish out our tour, and definitely trying to release that single by then. So we're excited for that.
All right, now to close out, is there anything else you guys would like to say? Anyone?
Yes. Okay, this is Cameron, this is Jonathan, this is Graham, and this is Brady. And I'm very grateful for all of them for playing my songs and for believing in me and being here and driving and putting in the time for rehearsal. So I'm just very thankful for this band.
And you guys put up a killer performance. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great day at Thaw Out. Well, that's all we have for Thaw Out today. I can't wait for y'all to be able to come out next year and see it if you missed the chance to come out this year. Make sure to follow those great bands and Draba on Instagram so you can keep up to date with their performances and the events coming up in Boone. After this short break, we're going to check in with Leah and see how students are celebrating Earth Day.
to a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
Way out!
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Let's go check in with Leah and see how students celebrated warm weather on Earth Day.
Hi neighbor, my name is Leah Johnson and today we are here at the Earth Day Expo on App State campus. This event is held by the Sustainable Development Department and we are going to go look at their booths and see what they have to offer today. Today I'm here with Mary Ann and she is a sustainability ambassador. Could you tell us a little bit about the Sustain here at App State?
So the Office of Sustainability has a lot of programs going on. We do a lot of outreach and education in different areas of campus. And then we also have a food pantry on campus, as well as something we call the free store, which has clothes, toiletries, other items like that, that students that need it can come into the office and take whatever they need. So we just try to promote a lot of sustainable lifestyles on campus. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys are here today promoting Earth Day, is that correct?
Yes, we had a lot of different student organizations and community organizations come out that had to do with sustainability on campus. And then we also had a few vendors that came out as well.
That's awesome. And if any students are interested in becoming involved in this organization, how could they get involved with that?
You can get in contact with the Office of Sustainability on our website, and we also have a social media. We have 2 Instagram accounts, Sustain Appalachian and then App Sustain Ambassadors as well, and we post a lot of events that we do, volunteer opportunities, so you can get involved that way.
Okay, thank you so much for talking with us today, and happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
All right, today I'm here with Kyla, and she is a part of the solar racing team that we have here at App State. Could you tell us a little bit about that and what you guys have been up to in the past year?
All right, so usually we take the year to kind of build the car. Yeah, we have a single occupancy vehicle, Hyperion. We've got our double-seater Rose, and last summer we actually raced on a racetrack, Heartland Motorsport in Topeka, Kansas. We won 2nd place there, and then we went on a cross-country race from Independence, Missouri, all the way to Las Vegas, New Mexico. We won first place there with MIT. MIT won the single occupancy vehicle race. We won the multi-occupancy vehicle race. We've actually got our trophy in the sustainability office. It's about this big. 140 pounds. Yeah, around like 140 pounds. It takes about like 3 or 4 people to hold it up. Wow. Yeah, it's really cool. And then over this upcoming summer, we're going again, but instead of going on Santa Fe Trail down, we're going up on the Oregon Trail from Independence, Missouri again, all the way up to Twin Falls, Idaho.
Awesome. What are you guys trying to accomplish exactly and let students know about this team and how it supports the environment?
So we, when we're going on the race, we really try and we let people know that our emissions, like we have 0 emissions. We calculate what the Chasen vehicles, like all of the vehicles that go with the car, and we try to make our emissions like cancel out kind of thing. And we've got a lot of sustainability majors on the team also. We are looking for a lot of different ways to, while we're out there, we camp, and we're trying to do a lot better with our like trash situations while we're out on the race too. Yeah.
That's great. I'm sure you guys are both hoping that in the future one day we'll see hopefully only solar power cars.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's basically like our car Rose. It's basically it's mostly just an electrical vehicle, but we've got the solar arrays that also can charge the car, and I believe that's mostly what everyone else's vehicles are. But yeah, we definitely encourage the electrical, just like the sustainability office. with their little electrical golf carts. We've actually got an electric Miata in the shop. We've got a solar-powered truck and the golf carts too that a lot of the sustainable development and sustainable technology students are working on.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today, and happy Earth Day, everybody. Okay, today I am here with Becca, and she is creating her own soaps for her company, Resupply. Could you tell us a little bit about your company? What inspired you to make these soaps?
Yeah, in my personal life, I was trying to reduce waste in my own household, and so that's what led me to start making these dish soap blocks, and then everything's just kind of like spiraled out from there. So now we have like hand and body soaps and different kinds of dish soap and Castile soap and bar soap. So that's how it started, is just trying to reduce what we're putting into the waste stream, and ideally put nothing into the waste stream, including recycling, because recycling isn't really like an effective system.
That's awesome, and I see you have these jars here, right here. So are these the soaps that you refill the bottles with?
Yeah, and people can bring their own container for us to fill here, or we also have free containers available, because a lot of times people forget their own container, so you can just take a free container and we'll fill it, and because it's like half the cost to refill versus to buy a new one. So we just want to make things a little bit more accessible.
Yeah, definitely. This is a really awesome business. What would you like the people to know about your soap that specifically is different from other soaps besides that it's reusable?
Yeah, so something that we are really proud of is that our hand and body soap, we use sunflower oil from North Carolina. Yeah, we're not only trying to reduce waste, but we're also trying to contribute to our local economy and have more of an autonomous and resilient economy. So we do focus a lot on where we source things from.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today, and happy Earth Day.
Thank you.
Coming up, we sit down with the new program director for App TV to discuss his plans for the future. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weddle, and I'm Department Chair of Recreation Management and Physical Education at Appalachian State University. We offer 2 degree-granting programs, one in Recreation Management with a focus in Outdoor Experiential Education, Recreation and Park Management, and Commercial Recreation and Tourism. Our second degree-granting program in Health, Physical Education, and Coaching offers teacher certification for public schools in health and physical education. You can get a minor or certificate in coaching. We are the front porch to the Beaver College of Health Science, where our focus is on quality of life, wellness, and physical activity. We're located in the beautiful mountains of Boone, North Carolina, so come join us, check out our website, or take a class.
Hi neighbor, today I'm sitting down with Eric Fisher, the new operations director for App TV. Would you mind introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about your role on App TV?
Yeah, so like she said, I'm Eric Fisher. I see the operations of the whole station, which I'll be doing currently. Olivia Williams does it, but I'll be doing it starting in like a few weeks once everyone graduates, all the seniors. But currently I'm production technician. I work on staff and help out with shows and a lot of other things, and I'll also be creating like a new structure in the summer and for App TV to make it, a great station again and stuff.
How long have you been a part of App TV?
Not that long actually, because I transferred from ECU before that. Well, currently I'm a junior. I'll be a senior next year, but I've been at App TV for only a year, including like this semester and everything. But yeah, not too long, but looking forward to the next year.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
What was the process like applying for and becoming the operations manager?
So at first you sent in an application, which I did, and then it was a cover letter, all that stuff, like pretty professional with everything. And then it involved a first interview process with current staff members and other things like that. And then it went to another level of student media board and talking with them and presenting them my future plan for App TV and making a 1-year plan and everything for that. And it was a little intimidating, but becoming, like, since now getting the position and other things, becoming it, I've been training a lot and like learning the ways and like just kind of like taking on more and more roles as being the manager and other things and kind of seeing what it'll be like, what I'll have to do, who I'll have to work with, and picking new staff members with the seniors graduating, a lot of things like that.
What has your experience been like coming into this position? Has it been more stressful or exciting?
I would say both. I mean, I'm excited to like, do the changes that I see that I think will work, and like especially the entry like way to join App TV, like fix that and improve that tab, spread the word more about you. I feel like not enough people know about it, definitely. But it's been stressful too. There are things like I just like not so sure like how to go about it and doing certain things, but it's all learning. So constantly learning. But yeah, it's been stressful and exciting. I would say.
Yeah. You got a lot you got to do.
Yeah.
It's a lot all in one.
Yeah, definitely.
So what goals do you have for the semester as an operational manager for yourself and for App TV?
In the fall, I would like to create a better schedule with shows coming out, get a strict basis of when they have to come out, when they have to edit it, when they have to have it into the programming directors, so it gets on time, because I know in the past certain programming directors have had to wait till like 7 p.m. and the show goes up at 8 p.m. and then that's like that's very stressful on them, and that's a lot of work. But I would really like to improve that, just like the simple structure and having things come in on time and be better. And especially, like I said, the entry plan, that's something, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to join App TV, and they think it's like you take this certain class, and you don't have to. And also people think you have to be an electronic media broadcasting major, which you also don't have to be. You can be any major and join. You don't have to like want to go into TV in your future. You can do anything and join. And yeah, definitely make it like just as popular as the Appalachian are in WASU.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I was one of those people that I didn't realize, like I thought you had to be a part of the class too. And I had done an interview with the old like 2 semesters ago to be on App TV, and I never really heard anything back. But it was just definitely like the process was kind of like difficult and a little intimidating.
Yeah, no, I did like kind of a similar thing. I like went on the website, like never got a message back,
know, yeah.
and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And so now I'm like, I feel like I have to I do message people back now on the website, because I'm like, I have to get in contact with them. But yeah, at first I was like, oh, like they'll respond, of course. Why wouldn't they? And it didn't happen. So then went about it like in person, and it worked at least. So yeah.
So what advice do you have for any students that are looking to join App TV?
Just do anything you can, honestly. Like, if you might not be interested in hosting like a video game show or something like that, but you want to be a host, just do it, because it's always good to build your reel and get experience even filming certain things, doing packages, especially on High Neighbor. That's like a major thing here, but that's always good to just build your reel to show you can edit, you can produce, you can direct, you can anchor, you can do all of that. Just like showing you can be like a Swiss Army knife, basically, and do everything. That's really important, especially going into news, if that's what you want to do. So just getting involved as much as you can, I would say.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our show today, Eric. And as we say, bye, neighbor.
Now let's go check out Boone's newest bustling business, Boba Bing Boba Truck. Hi neighbor, I'm Liam Dunman, and I'm here at the new Boba Bing truck in Boone to talk to the owner and get the scoop about what this is all about.
Noble allowed Liam and I to have the opportunity to get into the trailer and see how exactly the teas were made. This particular instance is of Thai tea, which they had just added to the menu that same day.
Hi neighbor, I'm Liam Dunman, and I'm here with
Noble Arsenal.
All right, why don't you give us a little introduction of yourself?
Sure. So I moved to Boone about 2 years ago, and I saw there wasn't much bubble tea. in the area, so I decided to build out this trailer here. Then COVID happened, and my grandparents ended up selling everything and moving down, so that just put everything on a halt, and quit my job and built them a house. But now 2 years is up, and I'm here starting up some bubble tea.
Awesome. So how excited are you to be opening up this truck here in Boone?
I am very, very excited because I've got lots of different goals for it. This is not the only thing I want to do. Everything that I'm doing is curated towards building a better community and hopefully starting up a wolf sanctuary soon.
Awesome. So for those who may not know, what is boba?
Bubble tea originated in Asia, in Taiwan around the 80s. The tapioca pearls are just tapioca balls that are cooked and marinated in brown sugar.
Okay, cool. Boba crazes seem to sweep the nation over the past few years here in the United States. Do you think you can do that same thing here in Boone?
I think I can do even better. I plan on just creating a whole community of different things, different events, doing different parties and hosting live music, flea markets, thrift stores, all sorts of different things to just bring everybody together.
And do you have any events or plans for the future that you'd like to tell us about?
At the moment, we are kind of just still getting started, so we're definitely appreciative of everybody who's been supporting us for now. Soon we're going to be graveling out the whole parking lot and making it look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. But for now, we're just trying to get our bearings straight.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
In this particular instance, Noble is making a regular boba tea, and he's explaining the process as he goes along with it. It was honestly quite an interesting process, and to learn about it and see it in action truly, really was an educational thing.
Well, that's all we have for today. If you'd like to stay up to date with all things Boba, make sure you follow them at Boba Bing NC on Facebook and Instagram. Bye, neighbor.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and we want to thank our fellow crew members who will no longer be with us going forward as they go on to graduate and go out into the field to work. Corey Phillips and Spencer Bowman. Also, I will be announcing that I am going to be producing Hi Neighbor for the next semester and following semester, and I really hope you will continue to stay on the journey with us. So, be sure to follow us on Instagram, on our Instagram page at WatchAppTV for updates.
Also, be sure to follow and subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channel at AppTV for more student-made content. Until then, bye, neighbor.